Hello students, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to give you 10 latest defense updates. Number 1, Rafale fuselage production and MRO facilities in India. In a landmark development for India's defense sector, French aerospace giant Dassault Aviation has announced plans to establish a production facility for Rafale fighter jet fuselages in India, alongside maintenance, repair and overall, that is MRO, facilities for the aircraft's engines, sensors and weapons. This initiative, formalized as part of a Euro 7 billion deal signed on April 28 for 26 Rafale marine fighters for the Indian Navy, marks a significant step towards India's vision of self-reliance under the Make in India initiative. The move not only strengthens India-France defense ties but also positions India as a potential hub for Rafale production and maintenance, with implications for regional security and global defense markets. Next, high-pressure turbine blade development. In a significant advancement for India's aerospace and defense capabilities, the DRDO has successfully developed and manufactured high-pressure turbine blades, that is HPTBs, for a small indigenous turbofan engines, marking a crucial step towards self-reliance in critical aero engine components. Published in the Defense Science Journal on 2nd March 2023, the study, titled Realization of High-Pressure Turbine Blades of a Small Turbofan Engine Through Investment Casting Process, details the intricate process behind the creation of aeronautical grade HPTBs by scientists from DRDO's and DMRL Hyderabad and Gas Turbine Research Establishment. Next, Rafale M deal reignites debate. India's signing of a Euro 7 billion deal for 26 Rafale marine fighter jets on April 28 to equip the Indian Army's INS Vikrant aircraft carrier has reignited a long-standing debate about the aircraft's compatibility with India's existing carriers. The Rafale M, with a wingspan of 11 meters and non-folding wings, faces significant challenges fitting into the elevators of INS Vikrant, that is 10 meter wide, and INS Vikramaditya, 9.9 meter wide. This mismatch has sparked discussion on social media platforms like X and among defense analysts, with many arguing with the Rafale M's deployment is better suited for planned indigenous aircraft carrier 2, which is expected to feature under wider elevators. Next, Kashmiri terror outfits rebrand as political resistance. In a calculated shift, Kashmiri terror outfits are shedding their overtly Islamic militant identities and adopting the guise of political resistance movements, drawing inspiration from Hamas and the Palestinian narrative. This rebranding, evident in their tactics, language and propaganda, aims to recast their decades-long insurgency as a popular struggle against occupation, distancing themselves from the stigma of terrorism and seeking broader international legitimacy. Next, China's social media calls for damming Brahmaputra. In a dramatic escalation of regional tensions, India's withdrawal from the Indus Water Treaty in 2025 has triggered a wave of provocative rhetoric in China, particularly on social media platforms. Some Chinese netizens have called for damming the Brahmaputra river, known in China as the Yarlung Jangbo, to choke off water supplies to downstream India. This inflammatory narrative, though not officially endorsed by Beijing, underscores the fragility of transboundary water governance in South Asia, and the potential for water to become a geopolitical weapon. Next. Indian astronauts set to travel to ISS, that is International Space Station, on May 29th. Xiaom Space will launch its fourth mission to the International Space Station, carrying Indian astronaut Group Captain Subhanshu Shukla and 3 others from the Kennedy Space Center in Florida on May 29th. The announcement was made by the Xiaom Space at a virtual press conference on Tuesday. Shukla's travel to space comes 4 decades after Rakesh Sharma's iconic space flight on board Russia's Soyuz spacecraft. Next. UAV safety with sense and avoid systems integration for Tapas and Archer NG male UAVs. The ADA in spearheading an ambitious initiative to integrate advanced sense and avoid or detect the avoid systems into its Tapas and Archer NG medium altitude long endurance, that is male unmanned aerial vehicles. This cutting-edge technology aimed to enable these UAVs to navigate safety in complex airspace autonomously, avoiding collision with other aerial vehicles, birds, buildings, and other obstacles. By incorporating a sophisticated multi-sensor data fusion processor and a combination of off-the-shelf and novel sensors, ADA is positioning its male UAV to operate seamlessly in both controlled and uncontrolled airspace, enhancing their operational safety and versatility. Next. Successful pre-flight tests of Vikram S nozzle system. In a significant step towards India's first private orbital rocket launch, Hyderabad-based Skyroot Aerospace announced on April 28th that the composite nozzle and flex nozzle control system for the Vikram 1 rocket stage 1, named Kalam 1200, have successfully passed their pre-flight tests. This critical steering system to thrust vector control is now ready for integration with the motor, paving the way for an upcoming static fire test and the much anticipated Vikram 1 launch. The achievement, celebrated in post on X by Skyroot's CEO Pawan Chandana and the company's official handle, underscores India's growing prowess in private and space exploration and positions Skyroot as a trailblazer in the global small satellite launch market. Next. Pakistan fails to attack Indian Army's cyberspace. Pakistan-based cyber actors have once again failed in their attempts to violate Indian cyber sovereignty with its imprints in the Pahalgam terror attack clear. The Pakistan forces have been violating the ceasefire on the LOC every day. Now Pakistan has redirected its efforts towards publicly accessible welfare and educational websites after finding mission critical national network impenetrable, operating under the moniker IOK Hacker Internet of Khilafah. The group sought to deface pages, disrupt online services and harvest personal information. India's layered cybersecurity architecture detected the intrusions in real time and quickly traced their origin to Pakistan. Next. India blocks X account of Pak Defence Minister Khwaja Asif. The central government on Tuesday blocked the X account of Pakistan Defence Minister Khwaja Asif following the barbaric terror attack in Jammu and Kashmir's Pahalgam that left 26 people dead, most of them tourists. The action came as Pakistan's role as a rogue state fueling global terrorism was laid bare by the public admissions made by Asif. A Sky News interviewer last week asked Asif if Pakistan had a long history of backing and supporting and training and funding terrorist organizations. He candidly admitted that it had. Thank you.